Oh, fucking hell. I haven't been the same since I invoked Mercury all those years ago. But no, seriously. It's because I'm about to be serious. Oh. Trauma and spirituality, the conclusion. So if you haven't already worked it out, what I'm trying to say is trauma literally cracks something open in your head. If you are so inclined. There's different degrees for different people. Some people, they're just they're not so easily inspired, or moved in such ways. So if you're sensitive, if you like me, I'm a sensitive boy, then what you see as I speak, I have an image in my mind, and that is almost like a little bit like the film poster for the original Alien movie, that egg, and there's that kind of like crack of light. It's a little bit like that. Is it the third eye? I should think so, because there does seem to be a kind of buzzing sensation that accompanies visions and astral travel and that kind of thing. And it seems to emanate in the head. And I've had direct, experiences of that kind of thing, like many people. And is it linked to DMT? Probably. I'm sure, you know that whole discussion. The hemispheres of the brain, then there's that central place, that third eye. I mean, I haven't got very good eyesight, and when I'm in the astral realms, I can see everything in such a vivid, beautiful detail, better than I can in real waking vision. The mind's eye is something, and the third eye is linked. Obviously, they're all linked. So, it's like it's a holistic system. But there is this characteristic of flashes in the mind, flashes of light, flashes of insight, if you're not speaking specifically visually, but when we're talking visually, there is that flash. You're just lying there in the dark, and for no apparent reason, flash, something is seen. Now, what fascinates me is, techniques and obviously prolonged trauma or prolonged isolation, which ties in with the, the kind of attitude of the Abramillion ritual. That's going to encourage the breaking open, teasing it apart slowly over long periods of time. But sudden, exalted, or I was going to say depressed, but yeah, depression, that can do it, but more of a crushing, you might say. I'm sure there's some spiritual text or something called the breaking open of the head. Is it ancient Egyptian, or I can't think right now. Probably not related, but it comes to my mind right now. There we go. The next video is going to be long and, in my opinion, very interesting, because I will introduce someone else, my friend, and don't get me wrong, it doesn't matter what I say, people will find their own way, and I'm not up for any discussion, or, you know, I'm not trying to wave a flag or bang a drum, but the fact that someone else has shared my experiences very closely and can add some confirmation should make the skeptical just pause for a moment. So